Something I'm excited about, we have the trailer for Fallout Season 2. It just came out today, it seems.
So I've seen a lot of things.
Many a tear have to fall.
Crazy things.
But it's all
Unnatural things.
in the game.
But good people? No.
Huh.
That girl I met.
All in the wonderful game.
I would be a good person too if I grew up in some cozy little impenetrable home. I have to steal and stab and fib all the goddamn time just to get by.
Can we talk about my wonderful, wonderful friend here? The younger brother? I wonder how the brother's going to escape from his current predicament for anyone who hasn't seen the first season.
What exactly is it you plan on doing once we find your daddy?
Gonna bring him to justice. So people know that how they conduct themselves matters. And they don't give up hope.
The stuff we fight for? Story has it you used to believe in those things too.
I wish I had for 200 years. I've kept myself alive for one reason. To find my family.
Well then, you're gonna need friends. There's a war coming.
Super mutant? Was that a super mutant voice? Hold on, hold on. So we know that, where is she? This woman right here
I wish I had for
is a clone of a woman that worked for Vault-Tec. Does that mean that his wife and daughter both have clones? A smarter mutie, so it's not Western. It could be Fox. Well, Fox wasn't that smart, was he? Strong is too stupid for sure, so it's not East Coast Strong. I mean, if they're going to Vegas, then they're definitely West Coast. You're right. They saw a Yao Guai. Yeah, we know this season's in New Vegas, but did they start on the East Coast or the West Coast? Because they saw a Yao Guai. They went to the Heap, which is in like Chicago, right? Or am I getting a map of their travels mixed up? Hold on. Here's the map of Fallout 1. This seems to be sent around Los Angeles. That makes sense. The Boneyard in Fallout 1. Vault 33 is near the Santa Monica Pier. The climax is in Griffith Observatory, and then the Hollywood Forever Cemetery is in the flashbacks. They go to Shady Sands, but Shady Sands is near Bishop, California. So I'm wondering, it could be Marcus. That would be awesome if it's Marcus. One of the Nightkin that we ended up helping in Fallout New Vegas. That'd be cool. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm a Nightkin. We used to have schizophrenia. I have to take fucking medicine for it. But no, it's probably Marcus. Especially if they're near New Vegas. That means they're probably near Black. What was the name of the place that Marcus set up his town? But anyway, so we know that Vault-Tec is cloning executives. That means that there's probably a clone of his daughter and former wife, right? I feel like Virginian Yao Guai. I wonder if Virginian Yao Guai are less scary than Brown Bear Yao Guai. Gary? I love Gary. Which Gary, though? I think I'm a big fan of like Gary 15 or like maybe Gary 102. Jacobstown is where Marcus is in New Vegas. And Jacobstown, that's the name. It's on the mountain.
200 years. I've kept
I will, Ben.
for one reason.
So I want to hear this voice again. Does it sound like a mutie?
Well then, you're gonna need friends.
I bet that they want us to think it's Marcus, but it's probably someone connected to Marcus. Like someone from Jacobstown. That's probably all it is. He's gonna be like, well, this is Jacobstown. Jacobstown would be Mount Charleston, Nevada. Right. You know, the locations in game in New Vegas specifically are so close together, like map wise. I know they just wanted it to be able to like fill stuff in, and Vegas is in a desert, which makes it kind of hard. I don't know.
There's a war coming.
It makes you realize like Mount Charleston. How far away is Mount Charleston from Vegas? I guess it depends on the time frame, right? Fallout as a whole takes place over hundreds of years. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The game timeline's really not that long. The game timeline is probably about 60 years. Fallout 76 is 2102, right? Because it's in the past. 2161 for Fallout. So if we disregard Fallout 76, 2161, and then Fallout 4 is 2287. So it's been about 120 years. And then TV series takes place in 2296. What is that? 9 years after Fallout 4. And about 25 years after New Vegas. So potentially they could say that Kaiser's Legion already fell apart, right?
It's just
Attention chat. Thank you for the water check. Depending on
Gooner alert.
Depending on the time frame and what ending they pick for New Vegas. What if that's that one place with that one guy? Holy shit. Whose Legion? Caesar's? Kaiser's? I don't know. Don't they call him Kaiser in the game instead of Caesar? I love this guy's face. Is this the guy that tried to take over as overseer? The baby. Okay. What else? Okay, he's leading Vault 31 out, and he's wearing a Vault 33. We know that Vault 32 is like desolate, right? Why are they all wearing 31 and he's wearing 33? Was 31 the one that what's her name originally came out of? And then 33 is the one where the Vault Tech people are and the RoboBrain. What about Vault 69? It's funny you mentioned that, actually, because Vault 69 is a vault that only has one... What was it? It's a 1,000 person populated vault with only one male. And then Vault 68 is the direct counterpart, so it's one woman and 999 men. Yeah, 31, 32, and 33 are all connected, but I can't remember if 31 is the one where they originate from, and 33 is the Overseer one, or if that's reversed. I don't actually remember.
I understand we're discussing the Civil War.
Aren't they resettling 32? Yes, they are. They split it up, if you remember.
I must not have gotten my invitation.
Oh. Unfortunately, Benny is also dead, as well as Matthew Perry. So I don't think Benny would get... Because I doubt anyone spared Benny, right? Okay, that was a Mr. Gutsy. No, what was it? So the assumption is that all of the Securitrons got their upgrade. Find out next time on BWAT Takes 45 Minutes to watch a 2-minute video. I am so sorry that I am enjoying myself and watching the trailer and talking about fun theories and themes with my friends, Ben. I'm sorry, did you...
We're actually beginning to get along.
Try again.
Okay, I can't not pause. I'm sorry. The bit's over. We're going back.
My invitation.
So the Securitrons are upgraded, which means that either Dr. House or Mr. House has the chip, or the Courier has the chip. That was an Elvis impersonator, which means that parts of New Vegas is definitely fucked up. Okay, so Mr. House is alive, so the house wins. Courier is not part of it.
We're actually beginning to get along.
Power Fist, love that shit. That looks like Caesar's Legion's camp. So did Caesar just not leave? Are they invading again? It's been 25 years since Fallout New Vegas. Is that a Caesar arm? Is that Caesar armor? I think so. This guy looks familiar. I wonder if he's playing like Caesar's replacement, New Vegas without the player being involved. Well, I believe they said something about they had to make decisions and make things canonical. So I'm wondering, or you bring up a good point. What if they're adapting? What if they're adapting the events from New Vegas in the TV show, but making it different and involving Ella Purnell? That's Home Alone guy? Is that him or is that his brother? No, that's him. You're right. So I thought that this was Kieran Culkin. I think that's Kieran Culkin. I don't think that's Macaulay. That's Kieran, right? Dude, if Kieran Culkin is like the Kaiser replacement, oh no, I bet he's Joshua Graham. What if Kieran is playing as Joshua Graham? That would be cool. Because look at his face. Look at that. Is that blood or is that remnants of his burnt body? Right? See, this is why I knew this would be a good stall. Because look at how much we're getting from this. I also want to know what her dad is trying to cure, obviously. Gross.
Try again.
We don't know much about the snake oil guy, but he's definitely involved, right? Novak? Runaway Bride? It's not cure. That's 100% to control something like a creature or people. What if it's like to control ghouls or something? So you say that. So he's like adding something? And then activating it and it's blowing up. Mind control, some sort of wave signal thing. I don't know.
Try again.
Snake oil guy. We have Novak. We have Runaway Bride. Who was she supposed to marry at the end? It is Macaulay? Oh, that's sick. Maybe it's the explosive slave collar. It could be. Although, why would he? I mean, I feel like that's already like known technology, right? Hold on. Where could she possibly be? Is this going to be like a parking deck in New Vegas? Beautiful dog. Go. Ooh, it's Silver Rush. So I'm wondering if it's just the same setup as before, where the city's got the high rollers and the low rollers and all that. Oh. Deathclaw. We have a Deathclaw. We have... This is... What's his name? So why are they working together again?
So this is Vegas, huh? I'd ask why my dad ran into a den of monsters, but he'd probably just tell me to shut the fudge up.
Do you think ghouls get really small boogies or super giant ones? Well, they have really big nasal cavities, so like... Oh, I bet their sinuses are real fucked up. They probably have like constant sinus pressure. Because all of that defense has got to go up, right? Because you don't have a nose to protect anymore. So they probably got real bad boogies. It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody is me. I love you. So is this going to be like a thing where Lucy and the ghoul do start getting along, but the ghoul is afraid of making a connection with a human being who is in the wasteland because they've... been hurt too many times, but Lucy's gonna do something that like makes the ghoul realize that he can actually trust Lucy, and then they're gonna really have a good time doing something really cool in the final episode.